You should get it.
Hi! Welcome back to Dungeons and Offices and Owlbears. I'm just done with trying. So, to recap what happened last time, you guys found yourself in the magical land of Vestalia. Oh, a very sad and desolate place. You found out this is essentially kind of a vampire food farm. And you are the vampire food being grown. And you said to yourself, well, how do we get out? You were told that should you try to escape, there are guardians aplenty that will pursue you and stop you and most likely kill you. You also thought, okay, if we can't escape, perhaps we kill the vampires. How do we go about that? Maybe we rally the townsfolk and get them behind us. And you learned that the townsfolk had tried this in the past, and it may be difficult to rally most of them. However, there's a few outsiders who may be interested in helping out. After that, you decided to just kind of give up on getting out, and you went and bought drugs. Well, you bought drugs. You went to buy drugs because you were trying to convince Tic Tac, Alabama, to either join you or give you useful information. And he told you that he may be interested in further conversations if you helped him rid his upstairs attic of a pesky spirit that has remained behind after being drained by a vampire's teeth. So, you told Tic Tac you'll be back the following day. You went back to Mamie's inn, upstairs to your room. You find Mamie was not there. When you walked back in, the bar there was a couple patrons who had appeared to have helped themselves to some drink, and you kind of walked past them, went upstairs, and we'll say for the sake of this, you slept, you woke, Fee's got a bellyache, he's staying put, so you guys have a spirit to remove from a house. What do you want to do?
Remove the spirit.
Okay, spirit.
Everything but the spirit.
The spirit's moved.
Roll a spirit moving roll.
That's a spirit 3. I rolled an unnatural spirit.
So you wake up. You wake up to no sounds of clankery or shuffle aroundery, as if Mamie hasn't opened up the tavern yet. Unlike the sounds you woke up to the previous day.
I will go downstairs and look for some food.
Okay. You go downstairs. You don't see any patrons in the tavern. You don't see anybody manning the bar. However, there is a pantry door looking cook area door, kitchen door. You assume it's where you saw Mamie go back yesterday to prepare your food.
I'm down there with him, and I go up and I try the tap for beer at the bar. Does it work?
Oh yeah, it's flowing.
Oh, okay. Well, I fill myself up a tankard and I drink heartily from it.
Okay, it's very cheap. Very cheap. It tastes very cheap. It tastes like it's been made with something other than traditional beer makings. Hops. No, it just tastes more earthy. Roll me a nature check, actually, if you want to know.
Wait, how does he know? Is he drinking?
You can roll. Wait, did you drink it too? Well, I usually save that roll. You don't get it. Roll me a nature check.
All right, palate check. 18.
Mushrooms. It tastes almost reminiscent of mushrooms.
I refill my cup.
Oh, hello. You okay?
I'm going to save that roll, by the way.
Okay, you can use it for the third thing you tried.
Okay.
So not the next thing or the thing after, but the thing after the thing after.
Let me write that down.
Yep, third thing you do.
I will check the pantry doors.
Okay, no roll needed. Actually, well, no, it's easy enough. You do see a lot of greens that are unfamiliar to you, more grays than greens. So wilted vegetables. You do see a crate that appears to to have some kinds of meat in it. Some still on the bone, some off the bone. Difficult to tell what it is. And you see a couple things that could pass for spices.
Okay. I'll start. Go ahead.
As you're looking, you notice all the wood of the countertops. It's very gnarled wood, and it's reminiscent of a particular tree that you are quite fond of. And your memories kind of, as you're looking, you kind of stop and you think and you ponder on the tree, and then you kind of keep going about what you were doing.
Okay. I'll definitely caress the countertops a little bit. I want to really, I want to rub them, and that's about it for the time being.
You feel guilty as you do so.
Oh.
It's a different tree.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna. Oh God!
I'm saying in the doorway behind him. I say, "Oh, you're a necrophiliac."
So
the pyramid.
He found.
Put me in the pyramid.
He went to a shop in town, and at this shop, they met somebody named Mortland. Somebody named Mortland, who had a very interesting business strategy. He would charge people for an item that's pre-wrapped. Nobody knows what it is, but they pay for it, and then they get to unwrap it and see what they got.
There's a bunch of surprise boxes, and you pick one.
Andre had a set of glasses on that allowed him to see arcane objects, and so they actually picked out. There were 7 that emanated some kind of arcane aura, and they managed to pick out all 7 of them. Mortland, interestingly, didn't seem too upset. He was happy to take the silvers that you offered him. And one of the items was a quiver with 3 very thin, yet very weighty, it would appear to be glass arrows that Flynn shot into a tree, and as he did, something about the tree invaded his mind, and he is now bonded, you could say, in love with this particular tree. And as I said last time, it doesn't start sexual, but it can definitely progress that way.
Depending on how high.
It may have progressed that way last night. Yeah, I did notice him sneaking out.
You're right. You're right. It could progress that way.
He loves wood.
That's not already.
But of course, you don't know this, so I don't know why I told you that. Okay. I was just filling you on what they knew because I told him that.
Well, he would have known.
I was there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known you wouldn't have known what's going on in his mind.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I guess
you did see him go up and hug the tree.
I did. Yeah.
Man loves wood. What can I say?
Yeah, sure. I'll go in the pantry and start throwing a few things in a bowl, maybe some spices, and just talking a little stuff. Is there any bowls around?
Yeah. I mean, the crude wooden bowls appears to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big bowls.
Big bowl.
Okay. I'm gonna get the biggest bowl I can find and try to make a huge concoction.
Okay, but just let's use a D20 check. Maybe don't add anything to it because you don't really have it. And it's best I know any particular
natural 20.
Okay, this is a meal that's going to rival one of Andre's better. Yeah, well, let me rephrase. It would rival what Andre possibly could have done with this. It still tastes like shit. So you eat. We'll just say everybody came down unless anybody didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to. You feeded neither. Come down, partake, eat. Your bellies are full, although slightly turning a little bit. Just gurgling as if something you ate
or drank.
Just a little off.
And when I came down, I did call out for Meme.
Mame did not answer. And
said, meme.
By the time you finish your meal, she still has not come down from her room.
Well, that's rather strange.
Where could she be?
Honestly, it sounds like vampires eat people pretty much like every day here, so I don't know if we can look too much into this.
But she didn't get eaten until she was 80-something, right? How old was she?
She did last a long time, but...
I would have hoped we would have heard if she got kidnapped in the night.
I'm almost.
Well, she wasn't here last night.
They probably took her
leave
for
the room.
helping us.
I don't know. She kept mentioning something.
She has a room up there.
Okay.
She kept mentioning something about dusting. So I don't know. Maybe that's where she went.
You as they're downstairs, You make your way into the room. I guess are you trying to be stealthy about it?
Not really.
Okay. As you go, you kind of mid-meal, you do hear some moving around, like some boards creaking. More likely than not, you would think it's either Zeke or Fee or Mamie, who knows. But based on this, nobody's really thinking much of it. Okay, so you make your way into the room. You see a modest room. It's about twice the size of the room that y'all were in. It's got a double set of like wash bowls. One looks like it hasn't been used in a while. The other, while dry, looks it doesn't have water stains around it. Looks like it's been used more often. You see various what look to be decorations, but they're the various flowers that grow in the valley that have been dried and pressed and are taped, or not taped, but fastened to the wall. Very modest room. Bed made.
Yeah, now that I'm in here, I'll shut the door, and then input the sequence in the pyramid.
Okay.
And go and retrieve the body.
Okay. As you sucks down into the pyramid, first thing that catches you, you see Tiberius kind of leaning over his desk. He looks up at your arrival. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Well, you asked me to come.
You're looking better than I expected.
That was a rough night.
Let me see you now.
Like trade places.
Interesting.
I would if I was him.
Okay. Your scars have healed over nicely. I would keep that hidden from view, especially while you're here.
Wise words. Where was Mamie?
She's right over here, and he kind of leads you to a pile of bodies. And on the top, you see the wrinkled yet drained body of Mamie, completely pale. Much like the greens in the valley, almost gray, and she's laying there, much less decayed than the other bodies. You are starting to smell a faint odor of decay, and as you go pick up Mamie and kind of disturb the bodies beneath, the scent gets even stronger.
Oh, gross.
Yes, we should probably do something about that. If you have any ideas, all ears.
Prestidigitation.
I will give it some thoughts. Perhaps next time I will have some ideas.
Well, I can't wait for the fees make it.
The desk where he's looking.
He's looking like kind of hunched, looking at the desk. Oh, okay.
What's Mamie doing?
She's
Decaying?
slowly,
Oh, she's
very
crazy.
slowly.
Well, with that, I'll take my leave. My companions are downstairs as we speak, so I shouldn't tarry.
I'd very much like to meet your companions. Very much like to.
We'll see. Perhaps there is one or two that we could possibly. No, that's just some modern humor. I might not be used to.
Yeah, well, rest assured, now that our bond has become somewhat stronger, if you tarry too long, I'll decide when, and you'll be powerless to resist me.
I understand. And with that, I will.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I will leave.
Okay. Find yourself in a room with a Mamie, very light. For even though she's small, but even for her size, you'd have expected her to weigh more. But her drained condition.
I will lay her on the bed.
Okay.
And then...
Mamie, you ready for your morning dusting? I walk in.
I will prestidigitation some of the stink off of me if there is any.
Okay. You just kind of and just yourself, and it kind of as you're holding. Do you do it? What do you?
Yeah, I mean just kind of where I held her.
Okay.
And then I'll leave the room and call downstairs.
Okay. You hear from atop the stairs Hugo call out.
Come up here quick!
I aim for up there. I'm just
How quick?
help me! And I go over. I ask for help around the table.
It doesn't get it.
I avoid eye contact.
I go up.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I follow.
I
Stagger
lackadaisically go up.
Okay. Not taking him seriously. Flynn, Andre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
Dudley, you're the first. Or I guess you're the first, followed by Dudley.
Yeah, I'm staggering behind him.
I warn you, before you go in, it's not a pretty sight. I found her like this, and I'll open the door slowly.
Okay. You see.
I'm peeking as he's looking.
Did you put her under the covers in her bed?
No.
Okay, you just put her on top of the bed.
Yeah.
Did you arrange her in any way?
No, not really.
Oh.
Just kind of like, almost like you would see at a viewing.
Okay. So you walk in and you see a very peaceful, yet lifeless gray corpse of Mamie,
Hugo.
laying in her bed like this.
At first glance, I kind of.
Arms probably down to her sides.
I know this is shocking, but take a look at her neck.
I do.
Which I will do.
Okay. You see two very deep-looking and fairly wide marks about yay distance across, penetrating into the depths of her
I
jugular.
inspect the rest of her body. Just
Make me an investigation check.
Give the man some privacy. And
That'll
I'll
be.
show
What
everyone out.
do I add anything to this?
Yeah, investigation.
Yeah. Should
Or if you
be-
have investigation.
should be its own skill.
Sorry, what?
Just like I said downstairs.
What reason do we have to believe
14.
that this wasn't a vampire you served? Prove me wrong. Show me everything you've done.
It definitely looks like what you would presume to be vampire bites. You're kind of poking around, looking at it. You don't see much signs of struggle around the like slight bruising, perhaps on the fingertips. It's hard to tell because all of the blood has been removed from her. You do, however, with that, smell a faint hint of decay on this body.
What was the last word on her lips?
Wiener. Can it would probably like this.
You get to the third stanza.
Kind of like a horror.
Are you sure the
I turn
last
to Hugo
word
and
on
I
her lips
say-
is wiener or the last thing?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said thing.
I turn to Hugo and I say, Hugo, are you okay? It must have been horrible to fight her like this. You look a little pale.
It was a little traumatic. I can't say that I'm feeling the best. Better than I was, for sure. But I think we know who did this.
I think he's right.
I think we know what did this.
It's over the name.
I think she deserves justice.
TikTok. No.
Do you think it's because she was hosting us that they chose now? It just seems weird to let her get to this old and then do it. Like,
Perhaps it's.
oh, does blood age like wine? Does anybody know if blood age is like wine?
I think blood age is like wine. So I think that's
Who's the oldest one of us here? Someone taste their blood.
Who is the...
It's
Am I the
probably.
oldest one?
Well, you're not. Oh, sorry.
It's probably me.
No, well, it's probably just me. That's right. I have to think about that.
I'm a young elven 60.
Oh, all right. I prick my
I know.
finger and I hold it up to Flynn's lips. Now, how do I taste?
I taste it. I want to fit in. So.
It's a bit irony.
Am I positive now?
For a few things.
Most of all, attitude.
It does have a sharper taste,
No,
sharper
no,
iron
who-
taste than the other bloods that you.
Now now taste a little bit of your own. I think you're younger than me.
Will never, probably not. But yeah, I'll do it because I want to fit in. Yeah, I prick my finger.
Okay.
I suck my own blood.
Yeah, no, it tastes similar but little less iron.
As all this is going on, I'm slowly backing out of the room.
Harlow, where's Harlow? Give me Harlow.
Shocked at what I'm seeing.
Quick, grab his blood!
He's trying to escape.
Does Hugo look like twitchy when the scent of blood enters the room?
Make me an insight check. This is a very good question. You make me a wisdom saving throw.
20.
Actually, no, do a constitution saving throw.
It's 20.
The question is, do vampire spawn need blood to survive?
As I understood it, they don't need it to survive, but it is.
It's an effort easy eggs.
Yeah, it'd be like you seeing a nice fillet. You don't need it to survive, but god damn, that looks good.
Would he have offered to maybe he should taste it?
I stuck my finger in
Believe it. The only reason is would you have?
Yeah, I mean, what points me out to you?
Yeah, it's just occurred to me. I don't know why. Like, why would you be looking at that?
I just asked.
Yeah.
He's reacting.
I might do it.
I would say
noticeable way.
That makes sense.
unless you would have your character would have a reason. Then
Probably.
All right, then could I do an investigation check on that while it's going on? I think I have a reason.
you would have a reason, but you can't piggyback, so no.
I just asked if he was reacting in a noticeable way.
We'll say for now no, but we're gonna keep this in mind going forward.
And what if he zeroes his saving throw?
Did he zero?
I could roll.
To cover for Hugo, I'm gonna
I'll let this be your call because I could see him having a reason to check, but he didn't do it until he said anything.
Frankly, like if I'm not checking now, I'm doing something soon hereafter, anyways.
Okay, it's your call.
I can do it
All stock
for
of blood.
Corbin,
Okay.
but simply because, I mean, I'm sure he would have either asked or been.
Well, he confronted
Cognizant.
you. You confronted him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you kind of understand that this is my bad? When we're like checking interpersonal things,
Have to have a reason.
well, yeah, just something other than outside of game Sam knowledge, you need to have Dudley knowledge. And so if you can articulate a reason.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a reason to roll a check, but I was asking you if he was reacting.
Yeah, I think he was just asking like.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry,
I think he was
I'm
just
sorry.
asking for like if you would have said he would if you
Right.
thought about it.
Okay, I think that you will because the blood's there. I understand it. It's not a high DC because it isn't like what you need, but it's good.
What am I rolling?
Con saving throw, yeah.
So it's 12 plus.
That's unless it's a minus, you're more than fine.
Yeah, con saving throw. 16
So,
total.
but thank you for asking because I didn't even think about that.
16.
Okay.
So I investigation check.
Does he
insight.
notice if
Insight.
I do like my femoral artery and I spray it all over his face? Does he actually?
You have no reason to ask.
I'm doing. I'm like, why is he
it all,
acting
No.
weird? I'm bleeding
I got
out.
15. I think you got 16. So
Okay.
And plus, his reaction was whether or not he did anything. So, like, even if you
Yeah,
saw him,
yeah.
you'd see him do nothing.
presumably.
Okay. Moving on. Now that we've figured this out.
You see me like tip the last of my mug in my mouth, and now
You are
my
loving
drink
it.
is empty, and I'm like, well, I didn't know this old woman that well, so I think I'll go refill
You
that.
have been asleep for quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were on like a 2-day, I think now.
Well, I think I was really hungover.
And you see me go, I did it!
Something about the bloody fingers, eh?
Oh,
Yeah, the bloody fingers. I'm looking at maybe.
oh my.
No.
Can we just cut the stream?
Yeah,
Can we edit that out?
I feel like somebody's watching, right?
We got 4 watchers.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
Oh shit!
You gotta warn us.
Wait,
before
no,
we
that
watch
means they like the content. Keep it up.
If we had known you were watching,
This is drawing it in.
we wouldn't have said anything.
Okay, so can somebody grab that phone from Pentagon?
Last time I tried to grab a slip from you, your dog bit me, so.
He tried to bite me. Oh, he hissed at me too. Does
You know what he is. Alto Pumpkin.
Anyway.
By the way, the rate of Dudley's alcohol consumption has been steadily going up. That's why he had the 2-day hangover.
Oh god.
He woke up straight to the mushroom beer.
I mean, like within minutes.
Wait, guys. Dudley gave me a thought. If we all get trashed, that way if one of us gets eaten by the vampire's trash, that way we stand up a shot in the fight. I think we need to be drunk the rest of the time.
I'll take one for the team.
We should probably do drugs too.
Let me check my
Just to
phone
make sure.
score.
Let's go to Tic Tac.
As the day.
No, no, we have plenty. We have plenty.
Well, that's true.
Got like 18 miles of shit.
Did you buy some too, or did I didn't buy any because you guys bought so much. I thought I'd just steal it.
I think we should you and me. Oh yeah.
Chopped other buyers.
We bought a ton of drugs, and if you drink it, it kills you.
No one
Kills you. You have to rub it behind your ear.
What's it do?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, because they're so high.
This dog. Anyways. Would you like to DM?
I thought I could.
You're doing a great job. Okay, as the sight of Mamie settles thoroughly into your mind, your own mortality and exposure to danger is brought ever present. You think of Wood. And also you remember that you promised Tic Tac you'd be at his place first thing in the morning to take care of an old friend.
This loss is sad, but we've got to do what we can to avoid more.
What should we do with this? I point at her.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like she gets a lot of customers, so they're gonna want to know she's dead, right? Should we just like put her downstairs somewhere?
I was thinking outside the window.
Just at the bar. Just put her at the bar, dead, holding a sign that says "I'm dead now."
I'm dead now.
Why don't we have Fee operate the bar?
Service.
Pocket some change. Why don't we have Fee operate the bar, pocket some change?
Fee, while sick, he will say he does agree to operate the bar. Somebody,
Yes, I could.
somebody roll a deception check for Fee just to see how well he does keeping Mamie's death a secret. And
Wait, are we trying to keep it a secret?
It doesn't have to be. But
like
to
pretty
make
good.
people know that he's supposed to be there. Really?
We've got another ride.
Okay. Oh, somebody other than. Damn it! I'll remember this for next time.
I have high deception.
I know. I'll remember this for next time. Okay. Y'all. This will just save me from remembering this next time. But he's going to do a pretty good job of
Running.
introducing himself to the locals who are very distrusting of outsiders and convincing them that he is where he's supposed to be.
Mamie probably spoke well of us, though.
Maybe.
She trusted us wholly. We would never hurt her.
Maybe.
I'd like to mention Finnegan's now eating the dust.
We're just going to have to ignore Finnegan and move on. I hate it as much as you guys.
I'm enjoying it. So I guess we should go back to Tic Tac.
I'll say I take it as a bit of a bad omen that Mamie died tonight.
It might have been something of a warning. I don't think it was tonight because we didn't see her last night. It was probably when we were gone during the day.
Well, vampires
it
don't
is
live
some
in the
kind
day.
of message. I mean,
Have you seen the sky? There's no sunlight here.
They know what we're up to.
They had to have known we were
They're
being-
warning us.
They're watching us.
They're watching us. You're thrilled, and I go like that behind me.
Okay, you smack Flynn right.
He was holding a knife, right?
I'm trying to go for an open. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. We're
And I go.
Do the elf ears fall off?
We're
Dudley, just over your head, you see that.
Getting very paranoid at this.
Guys, who do you think was brewing this beer? Because if it were her and she's dead, we might run out soon.
That's a good point. Then he's like super worried. That's it.
You would probably know this. You wouldn't even need a roll for this because you are a severe alcoholic.
Not severe, but it's becoming worse.
Okay. This you have to drink while it has a taste of mushroom, which you clearly like, being the halfling that you are. It doesn't seem to have as strong of an effect as the alcohol that you're used to.
That's why I'm drinking a lot of it.
Oh, that's why.
Lower percentage.
There you go. Oh, that's right. It's not necessarily
Does it have alcohol in it at all? Like it did.
I'm feeling something.
Okay, it's okay.
It's very juicy.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. Okay. So we're all still in the room with the girl, the person, the body, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna should I step outside and go to the tree?
There we go. Okay. The tree is. Oh, the tree's actually not that far. Because you walk outside. Is anybody going with him?
I want to
guess,
go.
are we are supposed
close
to be
enough
going to the
see.
Tic Tac?
Yeah.
I tried to like.
I would follow
try and walk
Madison
out
and
the
go to
room.
the Tic
Tac.
Not
Walk out and
to
start
go
going to
like
Tic Tac.
undo it specifically, but like not to cause a.
He wants some alone time.
Are you trying to stealth out?
Not necessarily, but like if someone were to see me and come with me, it wouldn't be like a big deal. But I didn't want to make it.
You might say like you're just.
I didn't announce.
I'm headed to Tic Tacs.
I just
Okay.
I just left.
Okay.
I think that's probably.
Okay. You four are going the same way. You going to Tic Tac? You going to Tic Tac?
What Tic Tac? What?
Are you going with them to see
It's a
Tic Tac?
person.
It's a person we agreed to meet.
The guy we're buying drugs from.
Okay.
I'm just kneeling with Mimi for a bit to say a prayer.
Do some dusting.
Do some light dusting. So you're hanging behind for a bit.
Yeah,
You notice the four of them kind of follow you out. But as you walk past, you do see Tic Tac out dusting off his horse or pony, which is only brushing off his pony, which is
Mr.
the
Hands
only
over
pony
here.
you've seen in town, by the way. And you kind of walk past, and Tic Tac looks up as if he's about to say something to you, sees them, and we'll get to that in a second. But you continue on. You go down around the side of Mort's to the tree that you shot, and you find the tree that you shot still standing where you shot it.
Oh, thank God! I was hoping you didn't leave me. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give that a hug.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a long hug, and I'm not gonna like mouth all this here, but I'm just gonna like just talk to it about my day so far and stuff like that.
Okay.
Whispers me things.
You almost feel it shudder as you're talking, like maybe a shudder of love or enjoyment as the wind. No, I guess the wind doesn't blow, so you don't feel it shudder.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And you're alone.
It's like my hopes kind of like okay. Well, when I
thought
thought it shuddered, I got the chills a little.
Yeah, but then yeah, okay. No, you're speaking to the tree. As you guys go up, you see Flynn kind of walk past and continue on. But before you have much time to consider that or consider whether you're going to go with him or stop at Tic Tac, Tic Tac approaches you. Not really approaches you, but verbally approaches you. Yeah, you're pretty late. I'm just leaving. Are you?
But
You
it's
gonna
tough
take care
morning
of
at
it?
Tic Tac. We're here.
You gonna take care of it?
I'll
I'll let you in, but I've got to go, so I can let you in now.
Okay.
I don't need to tell you this. I know how much of a stash I got. I know what I got, and I know where I got it. So I also know where you'll be. So if you fuck with me, me and Vecna's Bane, we're gonna find you and make you pay. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but I gotta get the niceties out of the way. Upstairs, you'll find what you're looking for. Good luck. You do this for me, and we'll talk after. Y'all are awful quiet this morning.
Let's do it.
You go.
I'm not really sure what the rest of the group agreed to. Perhaps you could give us a quick.
Oh, yeah, you're new to man. How many of there were you?
We've been asleep for a while. Him longer than most.
I burp, but
I recognize that one, the tall one that walked past. You two. How many in your group?
I think 7. 7 sounds like the right number. We don't know how to
So
count.
not the 5.
Well, one of them is tending bar right now, so
Yeah,
of course, naturally.
Okay. Well, so this happens. This is a fairly frequent occurrence. The vampires come in. They feast. They leave behind the bodies, and some spirits get trapped between this place and the next. This is my 3rd house, because 2 previous houses, I got spirit stuck in them. Nasty, nasty creatures, and I had to leave. This happens, like I said, fairly frequently. We usually tear down the houses, and that fixes the problem, and we rebuild. Well, I don't want to tear this down, not for a 3rd time. I don't want to rebuild, not for a 3rd time. So, go up there and you deal with the spirit. I don't know how you're going to do it, but if you figure out a way and you don't die, well, I told your friends that I'd talk to Vecnus Bane on their behalf, and you know, I no promises. I'm sure nobody's gonna want to get all riled up and go after the Yiltzes, but I'll run it past them.
All right, Tic Tac. One other question. So, would you say this happens? What percentage of the time when the vampires take someone does a spirit remain?
We have something like this happen probably once every 10 or 12 dark nights at least.
And a dark night is just one person on average goes a dark night?
No, dark nights. Every time the moon is not present in the sky, and it's a super dark night.
Right. So if someone died, what would be the chances that
The spirit would
the
remain.
spirit would remain there?
Well, probably. I'm not too good with that. Probably 1 in 4, 1 in 5.
So common, but not likely.
Common enough.
What do you usually do with your spirits?
Well, like you just
got some dust on
you got some
I sauntered in.
yeah, y'all are organized. I'll give you that. Well, as I was just telling your friends, usually we tear down the building, and that usually fixes it, and then we rebuild. But this will be my 3rd time, and I don't want to do it. I was about to do it, but you guys think you can do something about it? Well, you help me, I'll help you. Try to help you.
very well.
I said, let's do it.
Let's do
Open
it.
her up.
Let's do it! We all go.
Jump high five.
Okay, well, simmer down. He goes, pulls out. It's not really a key, almost like a slender point with like a little nub on the end of it. Sticks it in the hole and opens the door.
Flashbacks of made me come into my mind.
Oh. Okay. Do y'all go in?
Yep.
As we're walking by, I try to. Is he still holding the key?
Huh?
He is.
Well, it's
Did
kind
he
of
put it back in his
the
pocket,
door.
or is he holding it?
It's in the door.
Is he standing right next to it?
Yeah, he's got the door kind of open, letting y'all in.
Can I try to grab the key without him noticing? Is his hand on the key?
Hold on, the knob.
Okay. I try to grab the set of keys without him noticing.
Make a sleight of hand check. It's going to be a hard one.
And he's not looking, right?
Not directly.
Tic Tac, over here! Look at this!
It's a 15.
As you reach up.
Sexy as possible.
So,
I'm kind of like
where his head
walking
is.
and my hand is doing this, so I can kind of play it off in case I get caught.
You do kind of brush his hand as you're going up to get it, because first off, the height issue, it's above your head. Second off, the keyhole is above the knob that he's holding on to. So you kind of like try to brush it up and get it. Your pinky catches on the inner palm of his hand. What are you doing, little fella?
I use that distraction to pick his pocket.
Roll me a slide.
I use that distraction to pick Dudley's pocket.
13.
We were all just picking.
I'm gonna say.
Gotta be the last one to say anything.
Okay, does stealth do anything to this? Or is it just slow down?
If you were stealthed, it would help, but you are not.
What does that mean?
So you
He
stealth.
knows
That's
you're
like
in front
that's
of
like
him.
a status you have to go into.
Okay. Anyway, come on.
Oh.
Sorry.
Excuse me. But because he's opening the door, he's distracted by y'all watching it. It's not that deep. You do manage to get your hand not all the way down in his pocket, but you get it down a fair amount before like your angle changes to where you know you're gonna pull on his pocket. You feel something small, glass, pull it out, palm it, and then carry on, and he doesn't seem to notice.
Okay. Perfect.
Where are the stairs
I
up?
take a big swig of my drink in celebration.
Okay.
Where are the stairs up?
I thought you were gonna. Never mind. The stairs are directly in front of you. So when you walk in, there's a staircase, and then there's like a big open room over here, which is where you guys.
I think
conversed the
they're right in
previous
front
day.
of us.
I just go right up the stairs.
Is that all you? I'm gonna lock it. You can unlock it from the inside, but
Should we lock it when we leave?
if you don't, well, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Better give me a.
You don't think we're gonna be able to leave?
I don't think you'll be able to lock it unless you got a key.
I'd go, why would you lock us in?
You can unlock yourself. It's just a habit. I don't like to leave my door unlocked. I know you're gonna be leaving it unlocked, but
Well, I mean, we'll leave it unlocked, but the problem should be taken care of by the time we do leave.
well, yeah, no, that's fantastic. I don't want anybody running up there. And
But if someone else comes after us and steals your stuff, how will you know what nuts?
it'll fall on you. Rest assured. So
I don't like.
do with that what you will. But if anything's missing, when I get back, it's on your heads.
Dusty?
No, the woman.
Hey, get back
Oh,
here.
maybe.
Maybe. I say, well, while we're here, do you
Says
happen
the
to know
tree.
who brewed this delicious beverage that May serves?
I think Mamie does that herself.
God
I
rest
spit
her
and I go,
soul.
piss.
God rest her soul.
What'd you say?
God rest Mamie's soul.
I heard what you said, but why'd you say it?
She did. got ate by a vampire.
And
I mean,
maybe
wait. Got ate by a vampire.
she's the oldest. She's the oldest one. If anybody in Vestalde knows how to avoid getting ate by a vampire, it's Mamie.
Well, not this time.
Yeah, nice try. Good luck up there.
She's dead in her bed.
Okay. Are you trying to convince him, or are you just saying stuff?
I'm just saying it out of sadness.
Okay.
Tic Tac, it's true. Perhaps when you have a moment, swing by and see for yourself. Our companion Fee is there now. He can corroborate.
Make a persuasion check.
I want to assist.
Yeah.
Vampire got her right in the neck.
What's happened?
Happened to your right artery.
Her arteries are all gone.
11.
Yeah, like I said, nice try. I don't actually appreciate that y'all try to do that, but it's strange. Anyways,
I'm just looking at him so confused.
I'll be back probably around full dark. So, like I said, good luck, and if anything's missing, it's on you. Are you
You say
still?
we'll be done by half dark.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I was tying up a little bow around it at this point, and I think I'm gonna start searching the town, try to find some ink. My plan is to draw a face on it.
Okay. As you head into town, right as you see Tic Tac holding the door open. You see your crew kind of enter the building.
Do I think looking at Tic Tac's house, right? Would I think there could be ink in there, or would I? I'll let him work.
He had a lot of
Did he?
you saw ink. There's writing stuff in Mort's. There's writing stuff in Tic Tacs. It's up to you.
Okay, in that case, if I had seen, I would have seen it. I imagine, or I would have like when we were there the day before, I would have like seen the ink.
You saw it in both
What did he
places,
do?
and they're both places that are right next to each other.
Oh, okay,
Huh?
okay. Well, knowing that actually no, I'm gonna keep this secret. So I'm gonna go to Mortster's.
Okay. This is kind of when you guys head in. He walks out, and so we'll pick up with you guys before you walk upstairs here in a second. You see them kind of walk in the house. You turn the other way, go to Mort's, open the door, little ding. goes off you didn't hear before when you were there yesterday, and then you see Mort back behind his desk area or his countertop, kind of writing. There you go. I'll be with you in just one second. Yeah, how can I help? Oh,
Mort's
you again.
Yeah. Listen, hey, those arrows look great. Thank you for them. Do you have any ink that I could borrow, like that you would write on a parchment, or to write something to send to a long lost brother or sister or sibling?
You're asking me, excuse me while I clean off my glasses. You're asking me if I hear what you're saying to suspend the law once. I got ink in the packages, I'm sure. If you want to try to get some ink, you know how the gig works.
Mort, you come on. We were very good customers yesterday. I think I gave you a gold piece. I can give you a copper piece if you just give me some ink.
You can give me what you want, but Morts is Morts. That's what makes it Morts. You think people would come to Morts if I'm just giving away ink when the first time somebody says I want to buy ink? No, they come to Morts because they know they got to buy a package, and maybe the package will have ink.
Well, surely I'm the first person to ask for ink when I walk in here.
Listen, I appreciate your business. You are a valued customer, but if you want to buy ink from Morts, you're gonna have to peruse the packages and pick a package that suits your points.
So some of these packages do have ink in them.
I'm probably just certain of it.
Like 100% certain. I really need like ink specifically. Are there any ink substitutes?
Probably the package.
How much does each package cost?
Well, that depends. You pick a package, I'll tell you the price.
What are your cheapest packages? Probably like a copper. Less than a copper.
Well,
Probably like 10 packages.
This one over here, this will cost you 4 coppers for this one.
Like, how many packages are there in this room?
180.
180. I'm trying to remember how much money I have.
I'll start with this one.
Sorry. Are there any that are like just like it's 4 copper, like the minimum for a package, or like what's the pricing?
Honestly, kid, yeah. You just pick a package, and I'll tell you the price on it. 4 copper for this particular package. I don't know the price of points on all my packages.
You're just trying to play the sales game, and let me tell you,
I'm just trying to stay.
It's
true to
working.
my- Oh, like I said, you have valued customers.
I'll take 10.
Okay, pick your 10. I'll give you a price point.
I'll just pick 10 randomly.
Okay. It talents it up, ends up being about 5.5 silver. So 5 silver. 5
I have that. Okay, yeah. I have that.
Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
I'll start opening.
Wow, this I usually, like I said, I and this is because you're such a good customer. I usually have a 1 package per customer per day rule.
Oh yeah, sure.
But because you were such a good customer yesterday, I will suspend that times 10.
Well, thank you, Mort. I appreciate that. I guess. But is that ink right there? Sorry.
No, this is absolutely this. How do you think I keep my ledger?
I'm gonna look like annoyed at him, and I'm gonna take my packages and like leave.
Okay.
Go to the tree.
Yep. You go back to the tree. We'll pick it up there as you've apparently abandoned your posse to go take on a spirit. So
Well, as he should. He's
He's bonded.
There's plenty of weaponry.
That's right.
There's some smart minds.
Okay.
The spirit kills them.
We'll pick you up in your tree up shortly. Tic Tac closes the door. You hear
As soon as he closes the door, I take a look at my hand.
okay. You see a vial. It contains in it kind of like a grayish green liquid, very thick. Not a whole lot of the liquid.
Does
it's a
it
very
look
small
like
vial.
what the drug that we have looks like?
I assume if they showed it to you, yes, it is that.
It's that.
Yeah, I'm sure they showed it to you.
Has anybody done the drug yet?
I took a dose
you
once.
just take a big swig of it. And
No. Do not take a swig of it.
So did you take them?
Yeah, I took it. You put it behind your ears. It's like cocaine and then heroin. It's weird.
Speedball.
It's a real mixed bag of fun.
I say, I put it in my pocket. I say,
You guys want to buy some cake?
I put it in my pocket. I say, wow, now I know what I'm gonna have to do when this beer runs out.
Okay, you guys are alone in Tic Tac's house.
Going upstairs.
Up to the stairs. I think we're all going upstairs, right?
Yeah.
You go upstairs. There's a door.
Feel it.
There's a door that you come to.
I go in the door.
As you come upstairs. Do you open the door?
Yeah.
Finnegan, stop that.
We're doing old school non-movie maps today.
Oh, I missed these.
Place your characters. You have come up right here. As you come up, the stairs kind of L. Actually, yeah. So sorry, it's not a door straight in front, but L. Door here. You are riding your horse up the stairs. Do you only
The little guy, me.
at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually think that's you. I don't think you're on here.
I don't know where the case.
I wouldn't know yet.
Grab yourself a little fella.
You're humping a tree.
Although sensing fun,
Someone else is missing theirs too, right?
Oh, thank you.
That's 5 and 6.
I kept 4.
Oh, I just pulled that.
Oh yeah.
I try to dive in.
Do you sense fun and want to go?
No, that wouldn't make. I wish, but it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with you.
While this is happening, you go back to the tree.
Can I?
I'm hoping.
Well,
those
did
windows-
out of curiosity, did I get anything cool?
Okay, so you open up all your packages. You do find somewhat look to be a couple decayed rat tails. Two decayed rat tails. Roll me a d20. You find a couple.
Wait, was that your third roll?
Schnegel leaves.
Third roll was my second roll.
That's your second roll.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you. 3 Schnegel leaves. You find 4 pebbles. And
Oh, 6. Yeah.
and a 5th pebble. So no
Pebble, just a
just a rock. And they look all 5 pebbles look very similar.
I'll keep everything. Okay. Sounds like they're all small items.
And you kind of
So
take
no
the
game.
items to the tree and look up. A failure.
You could throw pebbles at the tree's window and I have to come down to kiss you. So
5. Let me write that down. 5 pebbles.
5 pebbles, 3 Schnegel leaves, and then 2 dried rat tails. Okay.
Do those have any powers or any decaying rat tail? Is that what I know? I guess I would probably know what good that does, right?
Probably
as a
getting
ranger.
some kind of witch's gold. Every rat tail has its purpose.
Well, I'm glad I had.
Okay, did you guys crest the stairwell?
Yep. Open the door, go through the door.
Okay.
quick commercial break. We are not sponsored by D&D Beyond, but 15% off all books on D&D Beyond.
Shit, should we buy all that?
All their books.
So you'll see this is very tight, very small, cramped quarters. As you walk out into a hallway, you see 4 doors, 5 doors, I guess. One looks like it goes out on a balcony. You see a window up above the door.
We don't see the door in front of us.
You do. That's the one
We
that
see
goes out to the
6
balcony.
doors.
1, 2,
I
3,
count
4,
5.
5.
The one that we're walking through.
He's entered the room.
I'm the only one who sees shit.
Do you have eyes in the back of your head?
I swivel.
Fucking owl over here.
It's quiet.
Do I sense a
Still.
spirit anywhere?
What would you have that would allow you to do that? If refreshing?
Eyes.
You don't see a spirit, no.
Can I go into stealth?
Hey,
I
Ghosty! We're here to bust your ass! I shout out.
Make a stealth roll as you hear Andre taunt the ghost.
Oh, it's a nat 20 plus 9.
Okay. You see Dudley kind of shuffle past, turn the corner, and then silent, and you see nothing, hear nothing.
So you hear the clink of like a bottle.
It's just pretty dark up here. You do hear like
Roll down the stairs.
just a little. As he
Dudley's made himself
as he
known.
finds a position.
Corbin, what do you see up there?
Apparently not shit.
Well, I didn't expect the spirit to like defecate, if that's what you mean.
Well, I mean, what else would it do with it?
Touche. Okay, Andre's coming up.
I walk in once Corbin's out of the way.
I shield my face.
I'm just gonna walk up and we're gonna let this door. We're gonna walk right in.
Walk in. You see a body similar to Mamie, but much more decayed.
Does it smell?
It smells very bad in this room. When
I
you
shut the door.
Okay.
Oh, that's awful. It smells like shit in there.
He shut the door, but he didn't realize that I had followed in behind him, and so now I'm shut in the room, and I just start holding my nose and rifling through all the drawers and stuff.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna go search through this door.
Okay.
I gotta search through that door.
Are you this one or this
Just so you know,
I'm
the
gonna stay
dead
in
body's
this
in
one.
there and it smells awful.
You don't find much. You see a couple strange looking bug creatures similar to spiders, but thinner, lankier, 5 legs. You find some buttons.
What about on the person of the body?
No, the person was wearing some kind of robe. Looks like maybe a bed robe, and it didn't have any pockets.
I'm gonna turn around and go out.
Okay. The door kind of opens up.
I realize the door's locked.
Dun 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 dun. You go in your room. You go in your room. Each of you.
I investigate.
Okay.
Do you think burying the body would let the spirit to rest? Isn't that a
Make
thing?
investigation checks.
I'm not very good at this paranormal bullshit.
I am
I'm trying to think.
As you're looking
I mean,
around,
you
you open up a drawer. You do see it's almost like a prized possession.
I don't know.
Is a
you
gold
press
piece.
that education, the smell
Still
of this thing?
much dirtier
Yeah,
than the gold
I'll be right
pieces
there.
that you have much
Just give me
older,
1 second.
or that you brought here.
I'm
But
gonna cast
it's
Mage Armor
better than
myself.
any other currency you've seen.
Does
Aside
it
from
have
what
like
you
a
brought.
different imprint on it or anything?
It has an imprint similar to yours.
Okay.
So it doesn't have the tree, the T-looking tree imprint that a lot of the local currency has, and it's kept under a glass cup, which you like a small glass cup to the bottom of a drawer, which you remove and you take.
I was thinking my butt.
I got a 5.
Okay. And what are you doing as you're looking? I mean, you're just kind of.
I'm looking around for anything shiny or new looking or any spirits.
Okay. Well, as you're in here, you do notice there's a lot of like shapes beneath large cloths.
Then I'm gonna take the cloths off the shapes.
Okay. Which one?
The one nearest the door first.
This one? Okay.
This one right here.
You pull it off. Nothing really of interest. It's a large chair, but it kind of looks like it's been broken and mangled. And so you've got like the back and 2 legs. You've got some legs that are leaning on the seat. And as you kind of put the cover down, it rocks it a bit, just because it's so off balance and it tumps over, making kind of a clink.
At this point, I've made it to the door of this room.
The one he's in or the other one?
The one he's in.
Okay.
We were going in to collect the body. He was gonna press the vegetation smell off it. So
Okay.
I picked it up.
As best as I can, yeah.
I'm gonna
bearable.
go around this room, like lift some cloths off and see what's under.
Okay. Where are you going to next?
Can't see this is important. This corner.
Okay. As you go to lift up the cloth, you notice as you're kind of reaching out that this one is somewhat more translucent than the others. But you grab it and you pull on it, and as you pull, my friend, as you pull on it, a face, like a very decayed, very mismangled face appears kind of in the center part of where this cloth was, and it makes its way straight for you.
Question, could my horse have actually fit in all this such that I'm on my horse right now?
No, absolutely not. Sorry.
My horse.
But yeah, so it comes at you, almost passes right through you, lets out a terrible wail and a scream, and as it goes right through you and it screams, its eyes catch onto you right as it passes through you. Make me a wisdom saving throw, as it is now behind you. You.
Soft 20.
Soft 20. Okay, you managed to shake off whatever this was, collect your senses. It is now at your back, however. You.
I scream out help.
Okay, you scream out help. You from where you are. You hear a piercing scream coming from around Tic Tac's house, ish, which is pretty close to where you are. You then hear a faint, muffled man cry of some sort, man scream.
My first inclination is like if he's a tree, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna like shield him.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
And then I realized, so I knew where it came from, like the
Yeah,
house.
I mean, you know the general area. You knew because you told Tic Tac yesterday that you were going to go hunt the spirit. You kind of, it's not a very large deduction because this is a very ghastly scream, not like a healthy scream, but like an evil.
And we had told Flynn that's where we were going. We had discussed this back.
I know. No, yeah, I'll sprint there in a hurry.
Everybody make.
Is the door locked?
The door is not locked. You kind of walk through right as this happens.
No, I mean the front door to the house.
Oh, front door is locked. Yeah.
I guess
If he bangs on it, we can come down. But
Then everybody roll initiative.
it's okay. Including your.
Oh yeah, definitely you.
Definitely.
14.
We're gonna start here. What'd you get?
16.
16.
You probably have
You got
20,
fire
19
resistance.
maybe, or 20, I forget what my initiative was.
Okay,
Oh,
W,
we have initiative. Hold on, I'm
Andre.
Where is that?
17. It's gonna be the
Mine's
same as your
20.
dex.
Which one?
Oh, 17.
18.
Up there.
You had 17.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Andre.
got 19.
I had 17. Yeah.
15?
20,
Also
19.
17.
You had 20.
I'm sorry.
I had 20, he had 19.
I'm sorry, I forgot to add the thing. I had 19. That's not good. Didn't want to be
Hugo, you had what?
15.
15. And Andre, you had 7. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all guys were all.
And
over
he
the net.
also had 17. I don't know if you caught that. So he's ahead of me because he has a higher dex. But I'm still ahead of him.
That's crazy. Okay. However, right as soon as this thing goes through you, before you all have a chance to react, it is going to almost as it's going through you, it's like pulling part of you away from it. It feels like as you feel your life essence drain from you. However, that is only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
And again, like the pierce, you shake off whatever this is and you pull back your life essence. Harlow.
I say, spirit, meet your friends.
Wait, what are you doing?
You
were in this
well, all this was going around. I walked through here.
Okay.
It was before he even uncovered that. I just was like, because he was like, I walked through this room, and I had walked to the other side of the room.
I'm a bit confused at this because this is a balcony and that's a balcony, but they don't connect.
I jumped.
Make an acrobatics check.
Is this a window or a door?
This is a window.
Oh, that's empty space. That's down.
Yeah.
You had to jump through a window.
24.
He's jumping onto the frame and kind of, we'll say,
He's gonna break the
smashing the window.
Imagine you like catch it on the ledge over the window and kick
As the scream
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
No,
It's
this
kinda
was
like that.
before
Something
he
hot,
pulled on
yeah.
the thing. I moved my piece there.
Is it warm?
Okay.
Well, because I was in there for a while, and he was like, by this time I made my way to this room. I'm like, I probably made my way through
Instead
this
of going
room
around,
here.
you would have dove through the window.
Yeah. Acrobatics 24. I'm really acrobatic.
Really trying not to piss Tic Tac off.
I really don't care about this Tic Tac guy's house. I'm like,
Well,
fine.
I just need to know. I just need to know in the future. Let me know when you're moving.
Okay, I was there before any combat started.
Okay.
I had my piece.
All right. So yeah, since you made your acrobatics check, you break the window. Pretty cleanly managed to pull yourself up and crawl through without
Hey,
taking
guys.
any damage.
Oh, don't pull that sheet! And then here we are.
Okay.
You sound kind of delayed. It seems like you could have said that 5 minutes ago.
well,
And use your action to talk now.
Spirit Guardians! And I say, Spirit Guardians unite!
And your spirit guardians.
Yeah.
And there's Captain Planet.
Yeah. So they do that.
What?
I call for spirits to protect me. They flit around at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. And they were good looking things.
So it's just within 15 feet of you.
Yeah.
So does it do anything?
No, but I walk towards the spirit
Okay.
until he's within 15 feet.
He's within 15 feet where you're at.
Oh.
Those are 5-foot squares. It's a small space.
Okay, well then he takes some damage. Oh no, he rolls a failed save thing or whatever.
Which one?
Wisdom.
12. No, 15.
He fails that. He takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Fails with a 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his movement is halved.
Okay.
3d8.
Okay.
So I cast it. I roll it. Come on, baby, work for me. We got a 10. He takes 10 damage.
Okay.
With my bonus action, I cast Bardic Inspiration on Dudley.
Is that touch?
Wait, is that bonus action?
I don't think it's touch.
No, it's not touch. I think it's bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, Flynn. And Dudley, so you have a 1d8 you can use to add to one of your d20 rolls for the next hour, I believe, as you have been bardically inspired. Sing him a song. Sing him a song!
Hey, hey, hey!
You're super inspired. Flynn.
Am I outside the front door right now?
No, you're still at the tree.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll sprint towards the house.
What's your movement speed?
It's probably 30.
Yeah.
Okay, 60 feet. You can get back to the line of shops, go through the alley, and merge, and you can now see.
Can you see us right here? Is he looking up at the window?
No, he would be.
That'd be cool.
He would be.
Well, the front door's
he'd be
right here, right?
Right. Front door would
Because
be.
you said
Yeah.
the stairs.
Okay, wait. So
Maybe
you'd
you
be.
heard the window smash.
He'd be over on
I
this
probably
side,
would've
right
rope
front.
He threw rope down.
I threw a rope down because I'm the man with the rope.
He's over this way.
No, I forgot that rope. That was your bonus action.
So you come around. You see. Here's Mort's shop, and then right next to that is Tic Tac's house.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll.
And that's the end of your movement.
Oh, that's okay.
So
yeah.
you're about 60 foot away from the front door.
Okay.
It's going to take another turn to get there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I have any bonus things that can help with that. But I don't think I do. No, I don't. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah.
TikTok!
Corbin,
I yelled
what
through
are
the
you
open
doing?
window.
I'm gonna swing.
Yeah, boy.
Twice.
Swing.
I jumped in the window.
So I'm just swinging with my great sword.
Oh, yeah.
First to hit is 12.
Okay.
Second to hit is 14. Man, I'm not rolling.
No, neither of them as you go. You swing. It's almost as if it reforms itself to pivot out of the way of your sword, and you come back down, and likewise again, it just contorts itself around your sword, and you completely miss it.
All right, then I'm gonna take a defensive stance.
You do that. Dudley.
So, do I know this beforehand, but will my crossbow bolts even hurt this thing?
You do not know that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay. Far away.
Wait,
Come on, bro.
yeah, let's see if it hits. Oh, and I'm in stealth mode.
Okay, so I think you get advantage if you're in stealth mode,
So, okay.
right? Oh, it's within 5 feet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I get sneak attack essentially.
I think so, yeah. Well, you get advantage, and the advantage gives you sneak attack as well, which would...
Okay, but I get to roll again.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I
take
think
your
you have
higher
advantage.
two rolls,
Do you
which
know?
is good.
What am I gonna see if it hits?
He's stealth and it's within 5 foot.
I'm still winding up.
Let me see.
Is it your rope or your?
We'll go with yes for now, and you can just reroll.
You don't have it equipped.
It's reaching
Well, that's
this
your unarmed. You have a higher modifier for that. You just don't have it equipped.
Jump! Hurry! Can't even jump to a car. Through a window?
How do you equip stuff on this?
These guys.
Oh,
I got it. I got it.
and now we go
Let
back.
go! Do you think you can jump to a car?
Oh, I equip the Shit, my bad. Yeah. Go back to equipment and equip it. And now go back to that actions tab.
I regret it.
So it's +6.
Oh, so I add 6 to this?
Yeah, you had 6 to your hit.
Alright, so 14 is my first roll, and then we did
14.
14.
Okay. Oh, was that a nat 1?
On the.
Well,
but he's got advantage.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
It is.
You shoot, you see your bolt go right through it, and it thuds over into the wall.
Is it because I missed?
Out the window and into my heart.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, you did have bardic inspiration, but it's 2. So generally you need to use that before I tell you whether it hits or not. But since it's your first time, if you want to use it, you can.
You can add a D8 to your roll if you want.
Yeah. Bardic inspiration,
see.
that thing I gave you.
It like +8 to hit.
Yeah.
You roll a d8 and whatever it is, it adds it to your hit. You can choose whatever you add it to after you
Alright,
roll.
I'll do that.
So in the future, before I tell you whether it hits or not, you have to decide whether or not you want to use that.
And I can use it anytime for an hour.
Yeah.
But
I
only
obviously always want to use that.
Well,
you
you
only
only
have
use it
one.
once.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'll use it the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
7?
Mhm.
That does hit.
So 21.
So now, what kind of damage is that?
Piercing. It's a crossbow.
yeah.
So, nothing special.
Nothing special.
Take to the
Okay. Sneak attack, so I think he gets a lot of extra
Yeah,
damage.
if you don't think piercing is special, then
That's nothing for
Go ahead and roll damage.
okay.
I don't think piercing is
6, right? Is it 6? Yeah. No, 1d8.
1d8 plus
Just
3.
weird things about
But
it.
what does sneak attack do?
We say this.
It's
Oh,
extra. It's extra
extra
6.
damage.
I think it's an extra 3 or 4d6 at this level.
Extra 3d6.
Oh, yeah, so roll 3d6 on top of that, too.
Okay, so I got another 7.
So 7 plus 3, so 10 plus 4,
3, so 7. And then,
so 20.
yeah.
Okay. So now reverse this, and you know that you hit. You see it go directly into it. It doesn't warp around it yet. The crossbow bolt still goes through it and slams into the wall behind it. Andre.
So I'm holding the body now, right?
Oh yeah. You are. Oh.
I'm gonna go burn this. I run down the stairs with the body. I'm just sprinting down the stairs with the body. I'm taking it outside. Can I make? I've got 80, I guess, because I've got 40, so I'm sprinting.
You can get carrying it. You can get.
I mean, it should be pretty light. It's a
drained
decayed,
body.
drained corpse.
You're pretty big. Okay. I can fuck with that. You can get down out the front door, and as you do, you burst out the front door and you look over and you see Flynn kind of about 60 foot away, staring at you.
I am going to, I guess, I don't know if I would have time to do this, but lay the body down, pull up a tinderbox, and try to light it on fire.
Okay.
When it's outside and like on dirt.
Yeah, so for your action, you pull the tinderbox out, strike, 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 make a survival check.
Not good. 9.
It doesn't seem to catch as you're trying to strike it. It's old, yes. You're trying to get it on this, on whatever like robe this is, but it's just not. It's just not starting. Unlike this beautiful fire you see
Did you
behind me.
say that out loud? That I'm gonna go burn her body?
Yeah.
Just run out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used 2 of them. Yeah.
Do they still work?
Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Really?
That was my bonus action saying what I was going to do.
They worked. Even after like months in the vein and the back of the truck.
They were friggin' great.
Those things are amazing products. Wow.
Don't look at my fire. But you go. You go.
I'm gonna take stock of what Andre said. It be kind of bewildered that he just ran out so suddenly, and then run out after him. Wait, Andre, wait! I can help. And then, yeah, run out the front door after him.
You have 60 or 30 foot as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
But once I get within 10 feet and I see him trying to strike, I'll
The door's
cast
open.
prestidigitation and conjure a campfire, like a small campfire.
On top of Andre?
No, like next to the body.
Okay. Next to the body, small
It's not like a
campfire.
raging bonfire.
It is burning. Appears to be subsisting off of the clay soil for now. Who knows how long it'll last?
Hopefully that's till my next turn.
Man, Fee would really come in handy right now.
Bonus action?
He's giving out handies?
Harlow runs out of the house.
I jump out the window.
Corbin and
I'll
Dudley
invite-
against the spirit.
I'll invite-
Abandoned by their party.
Again, actually no. Yeah, it is going to. Oh, actually, I need to see. Oh, never mind. I don't have to. You again. Now that this thing has passed through you, you're facing it. You again see its eyes set on you as it sucks you off.
Out.
Okay. Interestingly, this isn't the gaze that you'd felt before, but this is more like the second gaze, where it's like trying to suck your essence from you.
Gays are sucking. Okay.
The second gaze.
That is going to be 27 to hit. And as it's going to keep pulling and pulling, that's going to be 17 to hit.
17 damage.
17 to hit.
So like again, the second
Yes.
time. Meets it, beats it.
Okay. As you are getting just pulled on and rolled
This is
on.
how we know what we're dealing with. How
This
much
is pulling me dry up here, boys.
How much damage can this thing do?
Okay.
That was a lot of dice.
Yeah, it wasn't all of them.
He gathers all
Can I see
of our
some
dice.
D20s?
That is going to be 29 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit! No wonder they burn these buildings down.
Okay.
As it
We burned it down.
and Dudley,
I light the building on fire.
as it turns to you, you see almost. It's like a contortion between.
me?
Yeah. What? A contortion from
I pointed Dudley said he did.
from Corbin, and as he kind of turns, you see what appears to be like Corbin stretched out and just kind of snaps and then flows into this thing, turns to you, and its eyes lock on you. And
Do I have any time to? So I've been staying by the edge of the doorway so I could like dodge shit.
if you have a reaction, but I don't think that you do,
He might have uncanny dodge.
I do have uncanny dodge.
and that you can use that as a reaction.
I thought so. I don't know.
I think you had to use
I've never played a
that.
rogue.
An attacker that you
Yeah, it should be
that
a
you can
reaction.
see. hits
Yeah, it's
you
under
with
the
an attack,
reactions.
You can use your reaction to half the attack's damage.
Okay. Make me a wisdom
Well, don't you have to-
saving throw.
Oh, never mind.
What's my wisdom?
That would be good.
I have my wisdom to it.
The saving throw, so the lower one.
Huh?
It's 2. They're both 2, but this one's saving throws. That was
Okay. 17.
17. As it locks eyes on you, you feel your mind starting to slip, but you barely manage to hang on to your faculties, and you kind of suck back into
Now-
yourself.
I guess, is it taller than the chair, or would it have had to move away from me to get that eye line? Because right now it's a big figurine, but it's like existing in the same spot as a chair.
Yeah, it's floating, so it's
Okay.
floating above it.
Got it.
Let's bring me back over here. Okay, from here, it will actually, interestingly, from here it will.
Opportunity attack.
Okay, so it is. Yes,
Can I do that too? Since I'm.
you have to be within
Yeah, you have to
melee
be right next to it.
range of it.
Which I thought those squares were 5 feet.
Well, it's shot with a crossbow, so I'm assuming he was not within melee range.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Otherwise it would
tunnel fighter
be
defensive
disadvantage,
stance.
right?
I get 2
Yeah.
swings.
5
Okay.
feet. Oh.
Jeez, first is a 14 to hit.
Sadly, no.
Second is a 13 to hit.
That one will hit.
Also, movement speed half.
Right.
So he only moved 10 feet, he can only move 5.
He's got quite a bit of movement. Harlow.
Of course, he runs away just as I'm about to unleash hell on him. Come back, you blooming bastard.
The bloomin' onion.
I look for the nearest window to jump through to him as I look at my spells really quick and I say... Well, I guess I can easily get out that doorway. That's what I do first, is I get out the doorway to
Oh, idiot.
Michael.
that direction.
Why are you chewing on me?
Wow.
Um,
Okay, this is interesting.
and I just say, to hell with you, you demon spirit boy, and I cast fireball on him.
Okay.
On him or the house?
On him.
Okay.
Well, technically.
This thing is made of old wood.
All right, so
I don't want to burn down. I don't want to tear down the house again.
That's why I was
according to my
Slide off.
dice app, 29 damage.
Did you roll to hit? You didn't roll
It's
to
an
hit.
AoE. I think it just hits.
Yeah.
There's no saving throw?
For AoEs, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know.
That would be the weirdest thing. Only magic missile. Magic missile is the only spell that.
Hold on, my screen's doing this. Anyone else have fireball?
I think if you roll your to see if it hits or not, just halves the damage if
Okay.
you're within range.
Oh, the saving throw. So I should roll a hit dice.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
you
roll
make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is going to be 20.
I'm assuming that's gonna pass.
Yeah, so it's half.
No,
half
my fireball is really high.
So you take 8d6 divided by 2.
Mine's 100.
The fire spreads around corners and ignites flammable
It's
objects
8d6. Wow. Okay,
in the
interesting.
area.
So as you do that, this old house that is
Be your maker! I'm saying as the fire.
this old house. Actually, roll your damage first.
It is 29.
29. So half because it succeeded. So 14. You notice as the house seems to be lapping up this fire, and the fire having a strong effect on the house, you notice the fire has a relatively weak.
It has 20 feet of range, by the way.
Yeah, no, this is like the house is on fucking fire.
But I just remembered it goes around corners and I'm
I know.
15 feet
No,
away.
it's all. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Wow, you and Dudley make and if it goes around. Well, it can't,
No, there's a wall
wrap.
there. Come on.
You and Dudley make your.
It goes around corners.
Yeah, but
Not
that
gonna
would
go
be
around
like,
like that's
this.
further than 20
It's
feet.
5 foot too short.
It doesn't
to make
like go around and circle
You
back
make
and like just
make
drag
deck
you
saving
down.
throws, but you notice as the house starts to like because it's subsisting off of the arcane energy for a bit, but a lot of the fire lingers behind. You notice this specter standing there, almost mutes the fire that comes into contact with it, as whatever effect you would have expected the fire to have on it was dramatically
Hey, when I
diminished.
If
fireball,
mine
you took the campaign in a water, so I'm not doing this again.
No, if it's cocked, you can.
But it bounced off it.
Should have been fucking lightning.
Dudley, did you make a deck saving throw?
Uh-oh.
He's probably got like a +8 or something. So
I had a
maybe.
+6 and it didn't even get me halfway there.
What's your saving?
No, you've got
throw?
+6.
What's your
It's the saving
14.
throw.
It's your spell.
16.
It's 16. Wow.
Yeah, so you still fail,
14.
but
Okay, both of you guys take 29 points of fire damage.
What happened? Did he launch fire at us?
It's
Yeah.
20 foot.
Kamikaze.
Is it 20 foot radius or 20 foot circumference?
It's 20 foot with a picture of
Radius.
a circle.
That's a diameter.
I mean, yeah. Well, wow.
How much?
Wait, is that 20 feet?
A cone. That's
you
what
have 20 foot radius sphere centered on a point.
Okay.
It could be cylindrical.
Well, you would have known this. 5, 10, 15, 20. You knowing this would have unless you would have wanted to hit yourself would have put it back there. So there's a way you could have cast that since it's centered on a point to where it can hit
How much
this.
did I care about Mimi?
A fair amount.
I wanted to cast it right.
Did you
on
just
him.
hurt me?
Just kidding. No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
I didn't want to hit her.
There's
someone who was
a way
me.
he could have avoided doing it, and so we'll assume because he's not a nincompoop that he would have.
Yeah, big assumption. Faulty assumption.
Did he just hurt me?
He would have.
I would and myself.
But there was a way
Traveling through the window before we found the spirit.
The spell emanates from a point, and if he makes the point here, or I guess it would have to be here with what he can see, it wouldn't hit you guys. However, the house
It is on fire, and you're on the second story, so there's that.
Holy
moly!
Not hurt.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Flynn.
So, do I see the flames, or can I see it all?
No, they're not coming out They're not coming out of the house for them is on fire, but it's like lighting gas on something. At this point, the fire's subsisting off of the remaining arcane energy. It's just present on old wood. So high likelihood it will start to catch the house on fire soon, but you don't see anything from where you're standing. What you do see is Andre run out with the body, throw it on the ground, pull out a tinderbox, try to light it. Hugo run out right behind him, and then cast a bonfire on the ground right beside the body.
Not a bonfire, small campfire.
Small campfire.
Like the sun.
How far away? How far away am I from them?
City foot.
60 foot.
City foot.
Okay, well I guess
That's
my
60
action.
foot.
My action would be to sprint.
Okay.
Towards there, and I will stop and.
Smell the roses. Okay, you make it to Flynn and Andre and Hugo, and you have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
If you pee on the goddamn bonfire.
There's a fire here. Let me put it out.
Can I talk?
Yeah, sure. Talk. I can say something.
Friend, what is going on? And I guess that's about it.
Okay, Corbin.
Okay, so action, I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Movement, I'm gonna turn the corner, mutter you fucking idiots as I do so. Being very careful.
So you can't
mutter.
you're not on a horse. There's enough room there. You will, okay, that's fine. With being 5 foot, you're not on a horse. You'll be able to see through them if you want. It's gonna call it 5 foot of movement if you want to move past them.
I mean, how far away was that?
That was right by the
Like
door.
15 feet?
You know that's 5'10".
Okay, I mean, as long as I can see over them.
You can see over them, and through them.
Okay.
Over Dudley.
He's just a little fella.
So I'm only use 10 feet of movement.
Yep. If you want to go through them instead of 5, it'll.
How far away am I from the thing?
5, 10. You can get there. 5, 10,
No,
15. Okay.
Just how far am I? Like 15, 20?
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So for you, it'll be 20 feet to get there if you want to get melee.
I'm going to cast Compelled Duel
Okay.
straight at the thing. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I told you Finnegan would like the bed.
He does like that. I need to move in my room.
Oh, he looks
that is
comfy.
a wisdom. That's a 25.
All right, so my spell fails.
Likes it.
Walter doesn't like it.
And
What is that? Compelled duel.
Finnegan's
It makes it
from
target you.
Such a-
doesn't make him target me, but he's like heavily discouraged from targeting anyone else.
Yeah, that's a good spell.
He wouldn't have been able to really do anything to anyone else. I guess I'm just gonna sprint for that window that's now broken.
Okay. Okay. How much? So you have an extra? I guess you have 20 feet left.
What does
Yeah.
this spell do?
For the duration, has disadvantage
So I can
attack
get, like,
rolls
I
against
can get
creatures
5
other
feet
than
away.
you, and must make a Wisdom saving
Thank you.
throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Can't move away from me without making saving throws. Can't hurt y'all without making saving throws or
Well,
being disadvantaged.
disadvantaged,
Sorry.
yeah.
Nike. I'm gonna do the
But
same
what if
thing.
you move
But it
outside?
failed.
I guess the same thing as well.
Does it matter?
Then it would end the spell, but I wouldn't have moved away that
who's
far
that?
if it had succeeded.
My pet.
That's the fire. I put it on there so we know that.
It's supposed to be built for me to like come up front and be the
Well, the fire
tank,
was
but
everything.
that's when the house isn't on fire.
Which is hilarious because I'm
The house is on fire?
The wood the wood has not started burning
No,
yet.
because I cast it further, it didn't hit us with the blast. But
Anything else?
The blast is on fire.
No, that's it.
I definitely cast a 20-foot radius
Doesn't
fireball
that defeat the
blew up
purpose of
everywhere.
us even trying to kill this thing?
Goodly.
Yes.
Well, I
Now
thought-
you're- yeah.
That's the issue.
We're not going to get paid.
I forgot how fireball works.
That's why we're not
I forgot
supposed to
we
get
weren't
max
in
beer.
World of Warcraft.
That's fine.
Well, there's no point to killing this thing anymore because we're not going to get paid. So maybe I should just dart out the window too.
Well, put it out.
I mean, yeah. The house itself has not caught on fire.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
can still
likely to.
You've been
if
drinking
the
a lot.
Yeah,
fire
throw your
goes-
beer on it, right?
I haven't. Yes, I've only had one beer.
Okay, well, I'll shoot it with a crossbow
Okay.
because that's all I can do.
For some reason, I thought you did the fire.
Before you do that, make an intelligence. This is going to cost you a bonus
I don't know if I
action,
can do
but I'll
anything.
give you the option to make an intelligence
Apparently
check.
last time
You
bolt
don't have to
worked.
do this.
This doesn't.
It will cost your bonus action.
If you
But
make
you don't have to do it. I'm giving you the option to make an intelligence check.
It's probably not going. Wait, so
That's learning.
you're giving me an option to make an
Too meta,
intelligence check?
Lucas.
For your
I wouldn't do
bonus
that.
action.
I'll
Can
give
I
you
see if
the
it works
option to make
first?
an intelligence
That's
check.
No.
that's the point of the
You
intelligence.
can re-roll that if you want, because you rolled that before I told you.
Intelligence.
Not taking the intelligence check is like saying you're not going to take it. Taking it is like taking it in reality.
Fine, I'll take it.
You took it in real life and you took it in the game.
Is that the same thing?
No,
If you,
it's
give me, if you get double digits,
It's 9 plus something.
as long as it's
It's 11.
at least wow. Okay. You know that you're pretty. While you're fresh out of Gargill, you've practiced many hours in your basement. Since you've left and traveled on, you've practiced many more hours with your crossbow, and you are confident that your arrow pierced this thing. You hit it. It went through it. So there's something about your crossbow in the form that your crossbow bolt in the form your crossbow bolt is in that this thing is immune to. All right. Now, so you have your movement and your action.
So I guess I'll leave because I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'll head. How high up is this window?
That window is second floor, so 12 foot, I
I
think.
could drop off. No.
Maybe less than that, 10 foot.
All right, so I'm gonna move out the window.
Okay. You can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, whoa. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, 5, 10.
Do you know how much move?
Oh, yeah, 25 gets
10,
you to the.
15, 20, 25.
I think it just had a seizure or a stroke.
And you can also sprint.
Yeah.
You can also sprint, so
Yeah, because you still have
you
your
can
action.
jump out.
So I sprint and jump up.
Okay, you jump out the window. Go and make an acrobatics check as you go down on a terribly hard DC for you, being a small halfling, very nimble on your toesy toesies.
Acrobatics, 16.
16. Yeah, you kind of land and then roll forward with some flourish. I guess you kind of land on broken glass. Nope, because you broke it in. Yeah, no glass. No fun theatrics. Just regular old land and tuck. Roll.
So which side of the house is the entrance on?
The front entrance is this way.
Oh, so okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we're gonna say doing the jump, roll, getting up is gonna end your movement. So you can kind of be that's good, fair enough. Andre, what do you want to do?
Push the body onto the fire, and then it lights.
Yeah, with a currently going fire, underneath it, the robes catch on fire and the pretty quickly, and the fire begins to grow and spread around this decaying body. And we'll say that's probably we'll say that's an action to get it on and then take enough time to notice the fire's caught for your
Okay.
action.
I guess I'll go back in.
Okay, as you turn around, you go back in, you get here, and as you kind of round the corner, you see the specter, the shadow of it. You also see flames, like flickering, illuminating the interior of this room. As you round these stairs, you've got what's your movement speed? 30?
40.
40. Okay, yeah, so you've got about 10 more foot at this point. So you can crest the chest.
just gonna go back around the corner since I don't have an action.
Hugo. You just see Andre.
I'm just kind of like poking my head, seeing if like anything's happening to the specter, seeing if it's like dissolving or something. I don't fucking know what the fuck that.
You don't have direct line of sight on it. You can kind of see it there.
Wait, what?
Like when you peek around, just kind of where it is line of sight wise. It's hard to, you can see it, but you can kind of see it billowing. It's like you catch almost a silhouette of it with a tiny bit of the whatever ethereal makeup of its form, the back half of it.
As long as I can see something.
Yeah, I'll again follow Andre back up the stairs.
What's your movement speed?
It's only 30.
Okay, yeah, you can get Andre's kind of back around the corner. You got another 5-10 foot, so you can get to here if you want, or you can pause.
What's happening?
I'm trying to see if it dissolves, but it looks like somebody lit a fire.
Oh yeah, that's Harlow. If I know him.
You spectre, put out this fire you started!
Tic Tac's gonna know what they can do.
I'll end my turn then.
Okay, you being the only one in its line of sight and directly in its line of sight, it is going to pow pow hit you with a double dose of life suckage. The first one's pretty bad. It's 14. The second one is 27.
27 definitely hits. And 14, I'm waiting for a reload here. We have a little bit of a hiccup in the, 14 does meets it beats it. Farewell, friends.
20.
Good.
Wow. So 31 for the first one.
Okay.
For the first.
Good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is, the good news is I'm alive. The bad news is that
The
was
second
well over
one's
half
not
my health.
Yeah. The second one's not gonna hold true, you know.
631 for the second one.
No, that's way over. Well, I'm 51.
Yeah, he's knocked then. He's knocked.
Is you.
I was about to give a good rallying cry speech. Come on, brethren! All behind me! Charge!
Wait, you got hit 3 times?
I got it twice.
Yikes. So what happens again when you go over your health?
You go
You
unconscious.
unconscious, right?
Yep. So you drop
But
unconscious.
honestly, being unconscious in a
Probably
burning
a good thing
building,
right now.
it's
Yeah.
not a bad
It's a good thing.
thing in a burning building.
You win.
Dude, what happens to your spirit guardians when that happens?
They revive me and take me out the nearest open window. I have no idea. I imagine they dissipate.
Okay. It's going to. I guess it wouldn't really matter, anyways. It's gonna come in here.
I wish I looked at like.
I mean, I guess if you're facing the window, it's just gonna. As you're facing it, it's going to essentially
Apparate right in front of me.
right in front of you. Is from your perspective, that's what it looks like, and it gazes into you because who it was going to gaze into it was a little squishier than it thought. So make a wisdom saving throws yet again.
I'm happy.
For the third time, it's going to really try to make this happen.
Sauron.
I think it's gonna fail.
Then you can go back to bed.
What have you been doing, Finn?
18.
Fucking tree
No.
hippie?
It doesn't fail. As this thing.
Where are you
17
fighting
failed,
this
second
dark lord?
No, nobody's failed. He barely succeeded.
You're running
I'm sorry. I meant his attack is gonna fail because my saving throw is
fucking hate flood now.
He wasn't attacked. It was a wisdom saving throw. So.
Okay.
Sorry, I got
No,
confused. But your wisdom saving throw succeeded. You feel this gaze pierce into you, but then you manage to beat it back.
Better be.
And faint
Sorry.
faint memories of your god flash into your head, but for a second, and what's left behind is a tinge of guilt, perhaps, for your oath-breaking ways. For a deity has perhaps interceded on your behalf. Harlow, make a death saving throw.
D4.
If you want.
I rolled
you need
4.
you need at least a 10. So.
Oh, a 13.
Okay, you have 1 success, so mark that down. Flynn, as you come up to the door, you see Andre and Hugo go into the house upstairs.
After the body's lit on fire.
After the body's on fire.
I will sprint through the house as well.
Okay.
I will double take a double glance back at the body burning
Okay.
and stuff like that. Just not
But you make it to right here fairly quickly. You have another 10 foot. I think you have 30 foot of movement.
yeah.
You have another 10 foot if you want, but you see Andre and Hugo kind of hold up here in the corner.
Yeah, I guess and okay, so this guy's over here. Oh yeah, so so there's fire right there. Yeah.
And at this point, the fire is just now beginning to go into the wood.
Okay. I see. I know what you're saying. So I will, I'll do it as sexy as possible, to draw my bow and pull an arrow, but I won't shoot anything.
Okay.
And just aim it at the wall.
And aim it at myself.
It's running in action.
No, I wouldn't be sexy.
Corbin.
It will be as good looking as I can make it.
I'm gonna swing twice.
Okay.
If I can, eventually gonna hit. But as a bonus action, before I do that,
No.
I forget what it is, but I'm gonna use my spell that lets me do extra damage.
Ooh, I like that.
Haley.
Well, good thing the paladin's doing extra damage with the fallen brethren, Brian.
Good thing the fallen brethren lit the house on fire.
You're gonna let him die? Jesus Christ!
If I run away, he's gonna opportunity attack me. I gotta stall this thing more than I can do anything
Yeah, the
else.
reinforcements are trying to come in, but there happens to be a raging fire.
Yeah, you're being blocked by a fucking Christmas light bulb.
Yeah, fire that you started.
I don't know. I'm gonna swing. That's
Christmas
the direction I'm
spirit
going. My heals are gone. I used all my heals on myself when my colleagues left me stranded with just
You
Dudley.
guys can just run around it.
I'm gonna see
All right, so first swing,
dead body. I'm gonna start putting
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
I don't think I can do anything useful.
I do have something that might be able to heal.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Says
Okay.
the guy stuck behind the light bulb.
The wand of either
14
Oh yeah.
slashing damage.
or
Or
flame.
bludgeoning damage, I'm sorry. No, wait, no. Slashing damage.
Anything special about that?
Oh, it also has just that has plus 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay.
So 18 total damage, 14 slashing, 4 radiant.
Okay, so as you cut into it, you can feel almost it ripping through some incorporeal form with your blade. However, the actual slash of your blade, you can tell as you pull through, had no effect on it. However, the radiant damage imbued in your weapon by your god not only has an effect on it, but has an effect on it that was possibly even more powerful than you thought. Which I'm only going to tell you now because everybody's dying. Yours did as well, but you were far away and didn't notice. So
I'm
that
just
was
thinking
a
about
total of
Whataburger.
6, right? You did 4 damage.
Yeah, so it's 1.5 times.
Yeah, an extra halftime. So okay, as it's kind of leaving behind some trail of almost bright burn in the line that you cut through it. What else would you like to?
Okay, so can I disengage as a bonus action?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to disengage and then I'm going to use my movement to get as far back as I can.
Okay.
Yes.
What? I can just disengage.
Straight back
Okay.
towards the fallen comrade here.
You can get to there. You can get around the corner if you want.
Yeah, and when I do so, I'm gonna as I'm kind of rounding the corner as quick as I can, I'm gonna try and grab his leg to try and drag him.
Okay. I think you still. What's your movement?
30.
You can get him. You can go about 2.5 feet, so you can get about right there.
All right.
So now he is out of view. That was Corbin Dudley. As you see the entity in the window behind you.
I don't really know what I can do to be useful here.
Bait.
Huh?
Bait.
Yeah, I can't come outside though.
So,
It can't come outside though, can it?
well, you don't think so?
Yeah.
I have 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go walk to the front door and see if I can end up just being behind them.
It's right over here.
So that I feel included.
No. You can make it back around with your movement speed. And you can make it to the front door with your movement speed. You see the smoldering, well, I guess still on fire body outside. And then if you want to use your action for movement, you can come back up into the house if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll end up kind of behind them.
Very interesting routes. This is the strangest combat. I love it.
I don't know. I can't do anything. I don't know.
Andre.
I guess.
Ten, 15. I guess I'm gonna go out here. See this? I'm gonna start trying to put the fire out.
Okay, mate. Do you have any water on you or anything? I'm sure you have water skin.
I have water skins, yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll just say if you have water skins, you can get a nice chunk of it out with your movement, your bonus speed, your bonus action, and your action. You can get this out here, this out here. You can get over here, and then so really all you've got is this section left that you're not gonna be able to get to.
Okay.
Stand back.
And you see just the faintest tinge. When you end, you'll be back over here. So you're gonna see the faintest. You see the faintest tinge of burn mark, but it had just started charring. Hugo, what is that noise?
It's my phone.
I'm gonna run into the room.
Okay.
See Arlo lying on the ground.
Punch him.
Punch his nuts!
Arlo, this should be 30. I had counted. I have something that may be able to help. Just hold on. I'm gonna pull out the wand of flame tongue or powerful healing.
You pull out your wand, but yeah, I guess he told you the name of it, so you know that it is the wand of flame tongue or powerful healing. However, you have no idea what it does. You just know it's flame tongue or powerful healing.
I hope this works. I'll just swish and flick.
Okay, I think we told you they got 7 weapons or items from Morts that all had magic on them, and I believe this is the second official use of the items. I'm not sure who has what at this point.
They're very
It sounds like it's gonna go
Very
well.
finicky.
reward.
Yeah.
They either do what you want them to or the opposite.
Okay,
So I might be done.
roll a d20.
I don't love this.
You gotta pump
music.
the music.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool. Or bad.
Yeah, cool or bad.
It's gotta be good.
20
good.
You see it kind of glows red for a moment and then turns kind of like a greenish yellow as a greenish yellow like arcane light emits or divine light emits and then rushes towards Harlow. 4d12 healing plus your intelligence, and because of your studying. As this happens, you kind of get knowing what the name is, the name and what you experienced through this. We're just going to say, for the purposes of me starting to hand these out, that you specifically, only because of what this is, have enough information to be able to piece together the specifics of this item.
So you'll take.
Well, you gave him a special note?
Everybody's got notes.
Give me one.
You haven't figured the only reason he got it is
I regret my.
I made flickety flu.
Nobody's given you anything because you didn't go to Morts yet.
I like the better one.
Damn it!
There was something for 5.
Oh wait,
I think it'll be very.
Wait, I think I got his thing,
right?
And I already said
I was outside.
Well,
I
this will be
didn't
good
see
for
that.
Dudley. I forgot to give him.
Did you have to see it to know?
Some kind of magical throwing.
Well, fuck. I wish I had those right now.
They're like the best thing for you.
I forgot to give you.
36.
Did I get mine?
You get that 36 points of
No,
healing.
Fia has yours.
Save you, bud.
It's over.
That would almost have overkilled
That's
it.
possessed.
Yeah. I know.
That would have been
You added
perfect.
your intelligence modifier to it,
Possessed. The goddamn possession.
So 51 minus.
and then mark a charge off.
15.
Okay.
I've got Harlow's.
Whoa, why'd you say 15?
How many charges? Oh.
How'd you know?
Is he sitting right next to him?
Wait. Oh, I don't know. I'm so
I'm a
sorry.
psychic.
15 what?
It left me with minus 15 from my health,
Nice.
but I don't think that's what he meant to do.
What?
I think he just
No, you're
plugged
at zero.
zero.
Yeah, you have 36. So
Someone
you-
loudly says 51 minus 36 and then pauses for a second.
51 minus 30. Oh, I said that out loud.
What kind of sorcerer?
Yeah, but I was like 51 minus 36, and then you said 15. I was like, why'd you say 15? I forgot I was talking out loud.
Okay, wow. Ballsy to the wallsy.
I was hoping.
With that,
Personally.
oh, you're down here on the stairs. With that, God damn it, I just want to use this. So for that, it is going to, actually no, first it's going to come here and it's going to, it'll do one to you, one to you. This is making its rounds here and it's saving you for last. Okay, so for you, that is going to be
Wait, what about my
27. 20. It goes after Hugo.
27 to hit?
Yep, 27 to hit. Hugo.
Hit me with the saving throw
It's gonna be
stuff.
12.
Bullshit is this?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. 9, 10, 18. That's a bad of 28.
28
Points
from
of
one attack.
necrotic damage. And because you reminded me, I should have been doing this. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Yeah, y'all got. Oof. Oof.
18.
Okay. It's
So I take half that damage back.
no. You take the full damage. That just avoids you from having that amount permanently
perfect
reduced from
thing.
your hit point maximum. Then, it turns to Andre. Please, 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 fail this throw. Make me a wisdom saving throw as it pierces into your eyes with a.
Please don't turn him against us.
I want it so bad.
14. I don't like you smiling.
As this wraith peers into your eyes and you feel Andre slipping away, falling down a hole as the lights closing, and then for all you know, you are, for all intents and purposes, non-existent. And your body is now completely under the control of the wraith. You are
Maybe it was like 180.
now on Team Wraith. And we'll pick up there next time.
No, I was gonna do something terrible.
I was gonna kill him.
Ooh!
Oh man.
Ooh.
Wish I had some magic throw.
You get a chance on the end of each of your turns to break out of that.
I mean, once I got him, I said,
but I get you for at least one
I'll give
turn.
him to Dudley, and then he got a magic.
And I'm just gonna let you
He's
play
obviously
it.
for the bar.
So
He didn't give it to me. But
you'll
then fuck him.
just know you're on the race side.
He's
So
trying to
attack
play it?
whoever
Okay.
you want to
Trying to
attack.
play it.
What happened?
I think it hurt my eye or something.
You got Finnegan hair in your eye?
I think so.
It
Now
happens.
I'm kind
It's
of
been
scared of
years.
these knives.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, they have.
Thanks for watching
They're a
Dungeons
little
and Dragons
funky.
with just a bunch of boys hanging out.
Boys hanging out.
Boys hanging out.
And having
Boys
fun
next
and
to you.
fun.
Well,